What is going on, niche gaming enthusiasts? Here's another episode of What's in the Box, and Jesus Christ, is this thing massive. This, if you don't already know, is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Master Edition. And yeah, it is fucking just huge. I mean, hand size, this thing is about, I don't know, God, this is like a foot and a half tall. It's a really beautiful box. I've already gone through and taken off the little plasticky bits on the side, which they basically fucked up the box, and I'm really sad about. But yeah, I tend to keep things like this, or nice box, nice packaging, especially sturdy ones like this. So what's inside the box? Obviously, you can see in the corner, this is the Nintendo Switch edition, and you're probably telling me at this point, get on with it! Well, I am. This thing is just fucking huge. So, top down, first thing you're going to see is this blue. And right here is the nice case that they advertised. So let's pull this out right now and actually take a quick look-see. Yeah, this is a really nice case. I mean, if you just look at it, this is, you can feel the textures on it. It's got this nice backing too. The Sheikah slate is a very popular kind of cosplay item probably coming up. And probably easy to make. Just take a piece of wood, or, you know, or a Nintendo Switch, whatever you want to do. Anyway, open it up, and you got places for cartridges or other miscellaneous Nintendo crap, and then the place to actually put your unit. It's all very well and good, isn't it? So, interesting. Very well made, I gotta say. This is actually probably one of the best unboxing items to come out, an actual usable case that is super. I mean, this thing's thick. This thing's thicker than your mom. Okay. So anyway, let's get on with the next bit, and I'll put everything out after. Let's take out this blue, because that last thing is the massive one. This blue thing has quite a number of items. I'm just actually fuck it. Let's just pull this out here and set it down. There you go. That's the blue thing that was in there. Lock to the side, because fuck it, who cares? Alright, as you can see right here, first things first, we got the game. Obviously, I pre-opened this already to make it easier to show you what's in it. Boom, very nice bit of artwork. One thing you cannot fault this Legend of Zelda game for is the art style. It's really, really, really well done. A lot of things you can fault it on, though. That's a upcoming treat for anybody who's going to be sticking around for the review later. And boom, this is the soundtrack. I mean, the artwork is just phenomenal on this, so that's one thing to keep in mind. And then they give you this nice little coin here. And I actually have the Mario one that they gave out at, I believe it was E3, and a Luigi one that they gave out at E3. And it's kind of nice to see that they have given these out. I believe I also have one from Super Mario Galaxy from a long time ago. And yeah, it's got a nice little thing, but it's made in China! Come on, Nintendo, what are you doing? This is probably made out of lead. Anyway. Last thing that's in the blue is I'm just tossing it to the side now. And this is actually the biggest surprise to me. Look at this. This thing is, usually they give you like a cheap poster or something, but this is like a well-worn actual scroll. And it depicts part of the story elements. See, very, very, very nice as I'm awkwardly holding it. And it's made out of like a thick canvas. And it's treated, and you get this beautiful map. I mean, that's legit. I want to get this framed. Actually, I'll probably do that and do another video later about, you know, having a really nice frame made for it. I am a huge fan, even of I've literally played all of the games, even the CDI ones. And yeah, I think it's a nice little bit. If I really wanted to preserve it, though, I probably should have wore latex gloves, because this will deteriorate over time because of that. So you know, when you have the oil on your hands and you're holding parchment as such, it will basically destroy it over time. But yeah, who cares? Ah, fuck, I can't even get it in the plastic again. Alright, so, we got that. we got that to give you a little bit of an idea in size comparison. And then to give you an idea about how big these actual game carts are, or that actual cases are, that's the Switch unit, my hand, and then the actual game is super freaking tiny. Don't lick those, they're covered in a chemical to prevent children from putting them in their mouths. Nintendo, always thinking of the children. Anyway, another thing that people didn't even realize, but the Nintendo Switch unit is basically the same size as the box. And I think they did that on purpose. Nintendo, always thinking. Always thinking. Alright, now let's look at the big thing. It gets its own box. It's an unboxing within an unboxing. It's boxception. This is really nice and clean. I mean, it even has the Japanese Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild logo. It's really well done. So let's actually open this thing up. Alright. And you guys might be knowing what it is. Actually, I'm going to be ultra delicate and not even bother attempting to try to pull it out. Well, that's the one time you'll ever hear me say that, boys. Let's actually, so you'll get the styrofoam. It's very bottom heavy. You gotta be careful with things like this. And basically, gotta cut this fucking tape. All right, there we go. I have a knife over here, so make it a little bit easier. And slowly slipping that out. And ba 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 ba. Yes. Yes. This is probably the best. I'd almost say that it's better than the game. Hint, hint. But this thing is really well done. I mean, and it's got this very dark, you know, and it has the history of what they were trying to do with the game, at least. And it's a nice dark take on the Master Sword and kind of everything that is embodied with it, and a very, you know, a flower that has to deal with story elements. So if you are playing the game, yeah, I mean, look at this thing. It's so well made. And it is the prize out of this box. Not the game, not the map, not the case, but this thing. And it's something that I'm going to keep around. And I keep very good care of these things. I'm going to make sure it's not going to be broken. Unlike Brandon, shout out to you for breaking yours within moments of getting it. This is very thin. This thing will break, and it is not crazy durable. This is something you put up on a shelf, and you make sure that it is out of the reach of small children. Interestingly enough, I feel like they made the sword all the way down, and it would have been cool if they made it so you could pull it out, because realistically, it's like glued in there. And this is a really heavy base. It would have been cool to actually pull the whole sword out of the you know, the model or statue or whatever the hell you want to call it. Because it is, if you actually look into the crevice, it does go all the way deep down in there, and it's just glued. So maybe somebody who has a lot more time and money to spend will end up fully removing that thing just so that they can. Once again, you get the CD, you get the scroll, and you get the game. Put it back here. And you get the case. Give you an idea of how big everything is. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed that unboxing. We'll try to get some more for you. And yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.